What up, guys? As y'all can see, I'm looking a little rough. I'm looking a little scruff. We doing a self-preservation today. You know what self-preservation is? That's when you do yourself right. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself. All about your survival. So today we doing a self-preservation. I'm gonna bit my own hair, you know, and give myself the pressure. I flip it this way. I'll go ahead and come up. I always come to the top of the ear. You see where my ear ends right here? That's where my bald line should start and come straight across. It's all about symmetrical. You gotta make sure everything lines up with each other. Do the beard, cut the beard down to one close against the grain. It grows down right here. It grows this way. Back this way. It's like a circle. You gotta go against the grain to get everything even. So I'm not just gonna go up. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. Now I'm coming with my two. Cut this with the grain. You see how I'm doing that with my lip? If I'm like this is how my chin is. It's this big. Now watch when I stretch. When you stretch the skin, you get more room to work with. It's gonna dig in deeper to wherever you're cutting. So stretch the skin, you know you're gonna win. Come with my one guard again, completely closed with the grain. And these masters. And coming completely open. Notice how I'm flicking out at the top. Watch how I'm holding it. Get this motion down. See this motion? It's like when you cutting regular, you like this. But now that you're holding it this way, you gotta get that same motion, but holding it backwards. I'm stretching the skin, so I got room. I'm flicking. Don't touch your hairline. See the hairline dot right there? Don't touch it. It's got to be there for the pressure later. Up to the last dot before the last. Doing the same thing. That same flick out motion, but using my corners and using my flick. Use your sound too. Listen to the clippers cutting. As soon as you hear that from it cutting, that's when you flick out. Because you don't want to dig into it and bring the fade up. As soon as you hear that, that's when you flick. Now I see it's kind of fading out, but it's not all the way, so now I'm gonna close it all the way. So now that I'm getting to the bulk, I always come with the grain with the bulk. I come with the grain, smooth it all down, then I go back against the grain. Coming with my Wall Designers number 3 guard, starting open, and I'm gonna come with the grain. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up. Do the same thing. Now we're gonna do the same thing with a number 2. And I'm just gonna consciously not go as high as I did last time. On my Babyliss, and I'm gonna come back against the grain with my 1.5 starting open. And again, I'm doing that flick out motion. Once I get to this bulk up here, I'm flicking out. So I'm trying to flick to kind of feather the hair into the bulk where I just cut it down to. Every couple steps you want to comb it down using your thick side so you can get that bulk in there and make sure everything's blended. Everything's kind of coming together now. Now I want to go with the grain a little bit just to smooth everything else out. Close it up and do the same thing, but stay constantly lower. When I get to this line right here, I'm going to stop and flick. Now I'm going to come to this line using my one guard completely open, and I'm going to flick at that, doing the same process I just did, but now with this line. I'm gonna go ahead, close it up. Do the same thing, stay lower, flick this bottom line out, and we should be all the way in there. I see two things I can improve here. This bottom line right here, and there's a little bit of bulk still right here that's showing a prominent line before it gets to the bulk. Let me know in the comments how you would detail this bottom line. What's the next step you would do to get this bottom line out? And what would you do to get this bulk line out? Pause the video, go comment down below. What would you do? So we can, you know, network and get some learning out here. But now I'm gonna show you the pressure way. I know that I used a 1.5 right here to flick at this, right? So now I'm gonna go to the next guard up, which is a 2, but I don't wanna go into my bulk. So I'm gonna move my bulk out of the way and cut that hair down. So I'm gonna move the fro out of the way, right? And that hair, I'm gonna cut into it with my 2 guard completely closed. Right, just a little bit. Pick my hair back out. Look at that. It's perfect now. Didn't even have to do too much. And what that essentially does, that just moves the bulk out of the way and gets you to cut down that hair underneath of this. So when you put it back, it's smooth, but it's still dark. It's still at that 2 length, but it's not bulky. So it makes a nice transition, see? For the bottom line, I'm gonna come in and do some detail work and use some lever play, take that bottom line out. I'm gonna start with my lever completely open, flick at it with my corner. Together a little bit. I see some of this right here, so I'm gonna close it up a little bit more. I'm gonna come with the grain, smooth everything down. That blend's looking nice. All I did there was just some detail work with my Andes completely open, and I went back with the 1 guard completely open. And I'm adjusting my lever, flicking and using my corners. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this side. So remember the steps. Bald line, Andes Masters completely open, make your first guideline, close the Andes Masters, fade the first guideline out. Get your 3 guard, come with the grain. Then get your 2 guard, come with the grain. Get your 1.5 guard, come against the grain, flick out, close it up, flick out. 1 guard, same thing. 1 guard open, flick out. 1 guard closed, flick out. And then you do detail work. You do the lift over, make sure the bulk is looking nice, get your Andes Masters, make sure the fade is looking nice. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Alright, both sides are done. See how we looking? Fade it out. Bulk is good, blend is good. I could do the shape up while it's picked out, but then when I curl my hair up, it might move my hair around. So I'm gonna curl it now and then do the shape up afterwards, so I know how I want my hair curled. That's how my hairline is. And I just use my hand as like a cruddy sponge, a curling sponge. And just go in circles. And this is how you get that natural curl look. I always pick it back out to give it a nice lift, to lift the hair up but keep the curls in. I go to the bottom, to the roots, and I lift up a little bit. I'm not picking it all the way out. So that way the curls are still there. They're just lifted up, looking nice. Comb the hairline back down. Now that it's all combed back down, you want to hit it with some holding spray so it'll lock in, because you know it was wet and curly and all that, so you want to lock it in. Now it needs a little bit of time to dry, so as that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do my beard. Cut yourself, don't never go in too fast. You can always cut a little bit, and if you need to cut more, you can always cut more. But if you cut too much off, you can't bring the hair back once it's cut off, right? So you want to go in slight and inch your way to where you want it to be at. So you see, I kind of started very light and then each tap I do, I'm kind of pushing it up some more to where I want it to be. Make sure both sides are symmetrical, both sides are even. I do the beard, I just come down and line it up. Once I get to the curve, I use my corner and I swerve it. I hit the swerve. Stretch the skin, you know you're gonna win. Once you get to the curve, you hit the swerve. It's the same for everything. I say it in every video. Stop playing games, get with the program. The pressure way.
Turn it up, Gino.
Start open, hit it to like, you know, about an inch down here, like right there. Then you close it halfway, fade it out at the top, close it all the way, fade the top out. Comb the hairline. It should be a little hard now because of the holding spray. You can go ahead, plant in the middle, go straight to the left. See how we coming? That's pressure. That's from keeping the hairline dark while you fade it. And since I have a you know, curly afro, I'm kind of skimming the top to kind of skim the bulk in, because sometimes you put a hard line right there, but there's curls overhanging it. You gotta cut that overhang. So. Tuck in the corner a little bit, I'm gonna angle it forward. See how I'm literally holding the blade at an angle. Look at the pressure. The pressure is here. Spray it down with some burn sauce. Woo! Burn sauce. Put some shine on there. There you go. That's how you do a self-preservation. That's how you do a self-bit. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all lock in, comment, subscribe. You feel me? And I'm gonna see y'all next time. Y'all stay fresh, stay pressurized. Yeah, because I came in mad and I came in sad, but I most definitely left in my bag. Yeah. You see what's going on, man. Stop playing. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. All right, be easy.